Welcome everybody to Belinda's Babies. My name is Belinda. Thank you for supporting my channel and for watching me and for commenting. And don't forget to like, subscribe if you haven't done so already. And what's the other one? Notification bell? Yeah, that's it. That's what people say. That's what they say. That's what they say. I want to thank you once again for being here. And I'm just going through my babies and I am putting them in onesies. That's what I'm doing. Making sure they're having a onesie, taking everything off them. I think what I'm going to do when I get them all done is do a big load of baby clothes. I'll have a load and wash them all up and start there with redressing them. Because I haven't added a whole lot of babies to my collection, I am going to be redoing some dolls, which I will add to my collection. But until then, that is what's going on. So the first baby I have in my on my table, on my changing table, the first baby I have is Johnny Boy. Johnny Boy is my Ashton Drake baby. I love how he feels. He's super soft and squishy. I like his curly hair. I named him Johnny Boy after my dad. And you know what? I love him. Should we talk about things we don't like? Sure. Why not? Why not? I mean, it doesn't mean you're a negative person, does it? No. Let's undress my Johnny Boy and get him in his onesie. And I'm just going to keep the onesie on him. And if the dolls I come across that they don't have onesies, well, we're going to get a onesie on him or her or whoever. My gosh, it's beautiful here today in Toronto, Nova Scotia. I am thrilled that it's getting nice. Yesterday I went out and I did some raking. There's so many leaves everywhere to rake. Let me tell you, there are leaves and leaves and leaves. So, this is my one and only Ashton Drake baby. And like I said, I really, really like him. I like his squishy feel, the way he feels. Except for this hard thing that he has. I don't know if this is for diaper purposes. I don't know what it is, but it's some kind of casing that is all around him. It's this thick rubbery casing. However, look what it does to his neck. I don't like that. I don't like it. I'd have to cut it off to get it off, but then I don't know. This is who he is. You know, you got to love who he is, and this is who he is. And this is my Johnny Boy. Look at those blue eyes. Look at them. Look at him. My reddish haired Johnny Boy. Oh, his head doesn't move at all. I could loosen that up. Like I could do some surgery on Johnny Boy. You know, I could take this off him and I can loosen him up. His limbs move fine because they move here on a rotation and the 3/4 limbs. So they move fine. But, oh my gosh, I love Johnny Boy so much. That's my first baby in his already had-on onesie. Here's my next baby, which is, I called him Richie Rich. Richie Rich is my red-haired sweetheart that I painted not that long ago. He was a gifted kit to me. And I adore him. He's so cute. Look at that brow. Look at that frown. The wow is kind of, he's like, give me the milk. Or, you're making me mad. Or, I got to think about you for a second. Something like that. So let's strip him off. So as you can see, Richie Rich is my cuddle baby. He's one of my cuddle babies. I love him, love him. He is so cute. Look at him. Look at him. He is so beautiful. I love him. I love him. My Richie Rich. Called him Richie Rich because I think Richie Rich from the cartoon had kind of reddish hair. Or in my mindset he did. I don't know if he actually did, but in my mindset he did. Look. And I didn't put any rooted eyelashes on him. I just didn't want to. Not the way his brows are. And the way his eyes are set back. Do they fit him right? Do I have them in there right? Maybe I don't have them pushed forward enough. I don't know. I think he looks fine. I love the way he is. Love him. He's perfect to me. He's perfect to his mama, and that's all that matters, right? That's all that matters. Next on the agenda is Clyde. This is Clyde Wake. He is my sweet Clyde Wake, and he has eczema. Yeah, really bad. I mean, I've been getting the ointment and putting it on and stuff like that, but it's still there. Look at him. Just look at him. Just look at him. Just look at him. My gosh, it looks like he's even got sunburned lips. He's one of my earlier babies. I would like down the road to add him some cool hair. Since I know how to do hair, won't that change the look of him? He would look so different if I put some painted hair on him. He just has a little bit of scraggy hair here and there. I keep that hat on him. He's very fair baby. Let's get him in his onesie. So he's such a dainty little boy. You can see he's a dainty little fella. He's very fair. He has his All Dolls Matter shirt on, of course, because, you know, it's only the truth. We only speak the truth around here. All Dolls Matter. And a while back, I was trying to see what it would be like to make a little heel prick. Poor little fella. That nurse did a job on him. Oh, my gosh. Trying to take the blood from the little baby. He was born so petite. So light. They were concerned about jaundice. There were some things there, and they kept pricking his poor little heel. Poor little baby. Aw. So this is my Clyde. This is Clyde. Now this sweet, tiny little one is a baby I did 2 years ago and stripped and did again and stripped and did again and then put paint on top of paint to try to cover up the way it was painted and did all kinds of stuff to try to fix this sweet one. This one, yeah, he has a paint problem, you know. He has a paint problem. I also rooted his hair, didn't know what I was doing, and he has a rooted hair problem and a paint problem. I love him. I love his sculpt. This particular sculpt is so tiny. I mean, look. I can put his head in the palm of my hand. That's how tiny he is. And this is the Serena sculpt. And I think there's another one. I don't know if it's a twin or what. Luke, maybe? No, I'm wrong. I don't know. Anyway, these tiny little babies, I'd like to get them and do them again for myself because the sculpt itself, not this artwork, but the sculpt itself is beautiful, dainty. I don't know what it is. It's just the daintiness. The features are so dainty, which matches that he's a little preemie baby. And just, oh my gosh, I just love this sculpt. So let's get this little one in a onesie. Honestly, the reason why this little one is not in a onesie is because I didn't have one. This size is so hard to buy for. I mean, so anyway, I think I got this in a thrift store a little while ago. And so Derek is now dressed like a girl. So maybe I'll refer to this doll as Serena. That's the name of the sculpt. I think. Is it a real born? I don't think it's a real born. Anyway, you can tell by the coloring that, you know, I tried to make this baby. Try to fix this baby. But this baby, I love this baby. I'm not happy with the skin tone. But, you know, the more I look at it, she's not that bad. I mean, she's not that bad. I could take her and I could put another layer of something on her and then another layer of better varnish and fix her nails and her toenails a bit. She might be just about perfect, but you know what? We don't need perfect, but I still love her. Look at this tiny little face. Look at the features. They're so petite. You gotta love her. Gotta love her. So thanks, guys, for being with me while I put some babies in some onesies. I have a lot more to go, but I will be doing that. Babies in onesies. It sounds like that show was like bananas in pajamas. No, it doesn't sound like that, but kind of reminds me of that. I don't know. Oh, chest is giving me a little bit of a pain. Belinda, settle down. Have a great day, everybody. Don't forget today is the first day of the rest of your life. What are you going to do about it? If you want to do something about it, never, ever, ever forget that you have a choice. You always have a choice, even those moments and those times And those positions we find ourselves in that we think we don't have a choice, we do. We always have a choice. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. You didn't like yet? Go do it. Come on. Do the like. Thanks, guys. Take care of yourselves. Bye for now.